Versus who? I bet. I might. The Lakers. It don't matter if you already in that shit. That nigga don't tell you who you can play with. Man, that ain't hot. On here though, niggas try to get the Cowboys. Sometimes niggas be like, nah, no Cowboys. Alright. But every time a nigga get the Cowboys on me, I tell them no Cowboys. They say, no, I just pick the Cowboys too, and we just see who better with the Cowboys. This nigga here is a level 4. You see, is my stream up?
Catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet.
Home is where the heart is.
Feel like I ain't 8 in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah,
really ain't that fun.
For my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right.
Really ain't that fun.
Yeah, we in it for life.
I know this nigga finna spam the world, Todd Gurley.
Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Who said the crowds would embrace football being back in L.A.? You certainly couldn't tell that by what we saw a few moments ago. These folks are pumped up as their Rams get set to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
The nigga I just played was all right. I beat him 9-6. I beat him 6-3.
And taking success.
Shit was a dog fight. Huh? Oh yeah. Man, he's definitely black.
That's Philippe.
Tonight, 2020.
54 Mike. I'm coming. Begin.
Shell.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
That's all you got. Kill. At the 31-yard line. Check 24.
Super one.
Check 37. Check
Topper.
What is this nigga doing?
10.
Gone. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. You got a young quarterback, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Here's Gall. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. Goff on first down. Forced out to his left. And that'll be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
I got you. I got you. Check. Fresno. Alert flare.
Hey, kill. Hey, lift.
All right, this nigga pissing me off the way he played.
Lift. What's that?
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him. That full package
Oh
of
my
speed.
God, this nigga making me mad as
Able to
fuck,
catch the ball in the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
Pour it out.
Bruh.
Gurley again here on first down. Breaks through the contact. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Go.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he's going to take
And why I gotta run into niggas that think they fucking playing real like football, do all this stupid ass adjustments and shit before they play.
And they are able to strike first.
That shit pissed me off. I hate niggas that play like that. That shit is just doing. You really don't got to do all that. Like, I'm about to text him. I'll be talking shit to niggas on the Twitter.
So Prescott to the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He finds an opening past the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. They keep on the ground with Elliott. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. That's to his running back, complete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Goff. Out left, he's got it to Everett. After 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Los Angeles. It is the Rams in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley.
This nigga irritating, bro. God damn, he keep doing this stupid ass audible before every play.
Todd Gurley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I swear I don't think this nigga showed me his playbook either. I swear this nigga got some shit going on.
Oh, spinning away. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
Oh my God. This nigga is doing too much, my nigga. I'm about to just forfeit the game. Damn, this nigga pissing me off, bro. I knew I shouldn't have got. I was already on the 2K. I knew I should have turned this man back off.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 20! And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 49 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
It's like he got 2 whole different formations.
And no return on this
in the
one. It's a fair catch, a signal for, and take it.
Like 2 whole completely different formations. Like not even on some shit like a different fucking set. This nigga got different formations.
And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Back to throw, gone. Stepping up,
man, yo, perfect.
Down to avoid the contact. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Now this is where he gonna fucking beat me at. I'm trying to change my fucking coverage. Oh my God.
Check nickel. Watch out.
Gosh, bro. This nigga irritating as fuck.
On first down, gone. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Hold on. Check. 22 jet bombers.
Delayed give, Goff to Gurley. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Check 13.
Value three.
Joker. Showing it. Check.
He's talking about what?
Check.
Now Gurley. And an alley to run. Past the 20. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big run there by Gurley. 41 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he will maneuver his way down to the 7. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first.
I'm not even in a pass defense for that shit to be happening.
Stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Watch the shift. Watch the shift. Whip. Watch the whip. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Come. Watch the safety creep. Shift. Safety.
Third and goal, Gurley. And he is
Oh my
into
fucking
the
God,
end zone.
bruh.
Touchdown, Los Angeles. Todd Gurley, as the first half is winding down, and the Rams tack on to their advantage. Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I said, you ass, bro. Just hike the ball, taking an hour to make $8.
Fielded about a yard deep.
That's what I texted his ass. I be talking shit to niggas on this shit. So this nigga do some queer shit, like this nigga want to take the whole pre-snap to hike the fucking ball.
Now we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened...
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott in the final seconds of the first half. As his guys are
ID that. You got to ID that Mike. Whoever you think will be the problem of the play.
Over 100 yards here in the first half.
And partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his
Shit
teammates
worked just
right
about
now,
every
right?
time.
Especially to the play caller.
All niggas got to do right there to stop the shit is click off of the safety and let the computer make fucking pursuit. The computer ain't gonna fuck up the pursuit.
And this will be a touchback as
User
that
gonna do it
sails
every
over the end
single
line.
time. All right, this nigga's
The Los
crazy.
Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up.
Damn, why do you hold on to the block?
But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Had his ass.
50, here we go. Go right in. Mike, 58, right there.
Third and long for Prescott. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline.
Oh,
and
my God.
Incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate.
I knew he was in
At
cover
worst,
too,
you open
bruh.
up the defense a little bit.
Damn, I should have
loosen them
fucking
up,
streaked the
have them back
goddamn
on their
tight
heels.
end, man.
Here we go, 47. Good. 58, boy, 58, Mike.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh my God, hit the wrong button, bro. He was open. He was open.
Samson Abuka.
Damn, that
And the
nigga was
Rams get the
open.
football in outstanding field position.
Here we go, slide. 180.
Damn, that nigga was open, bro. I hit the wrong button. I don't like that new scramble shit on the QBs. Damn, bruh. That nigga was open.
Check. Lucky. DC.
Man, this nigga don't hike the goddamn ball.
On first down, it's gone. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And it's
I knew that's what he was
Rams
doing. I
touchdown
just
by
knew it.
Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks. 27 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Zerline connects on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Yeah.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, again to Elliott. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. He's going to fire one deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Again, it's Elliott.
Oh, come on, Zeke.
To the 15, right at the 15-yard line. He needed 9, he got 8. And that's going to leave him with a 4th and 1 on their side of the field. Running with Elliott. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. This will be caught just inside the 10. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott dancing to his left. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
You about to see some crazy shit.
Elliott there to make the grab. As
these
guys are back within a single score. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for.
Yo, record that from yo. Shit.
It worked.
When you have plenty of people who catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets
that
in
shit
for
was
the
crazy.
score.
It was a good play. I extended the play. I was going to throw it away.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next
Yeah,
drive.
this nigga is
They're
still
holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets 1st downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those 1st downs, keep possession of the football.
Hey, kill!
Hey, watch it, watch it!
Hey, shell!
Watch twist! Watch twist!
Protein spill!
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Connor.
Oh, why the fuck I
They'll be
keep my
taken
fucking...
down, but not before they work
know
it
what the fuck
across
is coming.
midfield. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Goff now looking to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
Ric Flair.
Hey, check 24, check 24. He get.
On the toss, it's Gurley.
Kill.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They run. It's Gurley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
This nigga is so trash, bro.
Check 37, check 37.
Hold on. Check.
10. Wide, get wide. Check 3.
Man, dude, this shit is getting ridiculous, bro. Like, come the fuck on.
Bang. Check.
Value 3.
Alright, bro.
Alert flare.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Yo!
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And they take a knee.
Bum ass nigga. Nigga is trash. Let me hurry up and get this next one, man. I don't ever want to play that nigga again. Damn, I played a nigga I already played before. Yeah, niggas is trash. I said, enjoy your 8. He said, okay, time to order pizza. I want a little iPhone too.
Ways to push my buttons. I came out of the jungle where it rained and it thunder, but I bring the heat like the summer. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't
Bro, wish I could just play the twos game. I was on 2K. Now I'm back on this bag. Trying to get my money back. Like that's another nice ass nigga. Shit's food. Shit is food. Me going ahead and get
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Marr now to kick this one away. This will be taken short. And he'll take it past the 25. It up to the 28-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Check 52. Kill.
On second down, it's Elliott. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Prescott now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now Austin. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. This is Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Kill.
Prescott to throw it. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. They just get the play off. Now Prescott. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Prescott.
I definitely did not mean to hit that, but
picked off Byron Jones. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where is he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Going right side, he has Witten. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
55,
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. The first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got it, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. This time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing, Prescott. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys. Randall Cobb, as the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Here's Elliott. Shedding the tackler that gives him some room. A big run that time by Elliott. 64 yards on the ground.
That type of run right there, that just fires me up when I watch it because that's maybe the most underrated aspect of his game. The ability to break tackles and know where the first down chains are and pick them up.
He's tough, good pedigree. Dad Stacy was a linebacker at Missouri.
Yeah, and how about Mom on the track team? So I think that's where the speed came from. And she's not shy about letting us know that, too.
Yeah, I got the best of both worlds. Now it's the Florida Atlantic alum. This is Alfred Morris. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Elliott. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run it with Morris. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Back now in Arlington. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Didn't get a whole lot there, but at least he got out of bounds, stopped the clock.
True on every count there, because I know for a fact that when that call came in, it was tagged with these words. Make sure to tell him, if he doesn't have anything, get out of bounds. Save the time on the clock. Now they've got to start considering what their play calling is because they've got to push it downfield.
Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Let's go, D. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
We're running 54. Wide in.
Check me out, check me out.
Tight dog. 26.
Looking to throw. Prescott under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Sean Lee in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath.
And that one, Oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
On first down, Elliott. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They go to Elliott again. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Check. Watch 54. Watch.
Hey, kill. 47.
Go. Hey, watch that. Check, Mike, 50.
Hey, 47. Gun.
Echo. Mike, 50.
Here's Prescott. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as you understand where they are in the field.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Elliott. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he's got room. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
First down, Dallas.
Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
Y'all already know what time it is, Playing skills, you did, Playing skills. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it. You hating cause ice on the wrist. My bitch, you wanna be famous, They Ella, they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When the not savers, be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out, I never switch, I never switch.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Play to win. Let's go.
Switch the team. Yeah. Good job right there. Good job right there. Switch the team. Good.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now it's Wilson. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's going to sling this deep downfield, and that will be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
1st down.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check three.
Now a give, right side. It's Carson, and he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken short. Shifts by him. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Here's Trubisky. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. A big pickup of 38. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. On 2nd and 15 now. Trubisky. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 20. Wilson being chased out left. And he slides to avoid the hit. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And this is incomplete. Well, Charles, as we peek back to week 1, what would you say were the positives for some teams or individuals that you took away?
Well, it started on opening night, Green Bay, and their defense. Not necessarily Aaron Rodgers and what they did going into Chicago and winning. Kansas City, they picked right up where they left off with Patrick Mahomes. Explosive on offense. How about Baltimore and Lamar Jackson? He's not just a single-wing tailback, folks. He's a quarterback. And Tennessee, going into Cleveland, Marcus Mariota, Derrick Henry put up 43 points on the Browns.
Here's Wilson to throw. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Let's get it together. Reload, reload. Go. 58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Squeeze, double.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick six. Escaping the pressure right. Completes it to Jennings. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
36 power.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Throwing on 2nd down. Wilson. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They come out here in the eye. On 3rd down, it's Carson. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Check this. Block that. Mike is 15.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Khalil Mack. And the Bears will get the football back. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
And all the way down to the 40-yard line. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. This will be taken about the 12. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to. And if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, partner, I want to revisit week 1. I got your positive takeaways from the first week of the NFL season. How about the bad stuff?
Well, let's pump the brakes a little bit on the Super Bowl celebration in Cleveland.
Yeah.
They have to win some games first, and maybe now that's the best thing that could have happened to them. Maybe they can settle in because that's a good roster. Miami, we suspected it was going to be rough. I don't know that we suspected that bad on opening day. Jacksonville, the defense is supposed to carry this team. They got torched by Kansas City. And Pittsburgh just didn't show up against New England. And I don't think we expected that at all because I thought Pittsburgh's defense was really good in the preseason.
O'Donnell, he's on the punt as he gets this one away. And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A very solid gain of 27. On first down, Wilson. Flush to his right. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Khalil Mack in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
36 power.
After the sack on first down, Wilson. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Nick Kwiatkowski able to put an end to that play, and in so doing, puts an end to this third quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Myers' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front seven? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
This will be taken very short. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Again, it's Cohen. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a first down. First down, a run with Cohen. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. Looking deep for Gabriel. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, 75 yards.
Wait, Dom with the touchdown.
The Bears have retaken the lead.
Yeah.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
He's going to let it fall. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 43 yards. And the Seahawks have once again taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
That's so much bullshit. What am I supposed to do right there? Oh my God, Madden.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow. Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Now after the touchdown,
you see that shit? I deserve that, bro. They really cheated me on defense. Should I just go for that? Play outside.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this?
Make sure you got to spy or something.
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Check 9. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Let him know.
He's back to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
Alert.
He'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal.
Check 25. Hey, 0.
Here's Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Two incompletions haven't moved him any closer, and likely throwing again, you'd have to think on third and goal here. Now Wilson. Flushed out right. And
let's go.
Crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. He's got daylight. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
Ah, you're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
How much is that for?
That was for 36.
Well, partner, even though my
like
phone
to
alarm
win, or
failed me this
you
morning,
think
I
win?
missed our AM workout. We still made it through this thing together, didn't we?
Well, you always know I need extra workouts just to keep up with you. So it doesn't matter, but thanks for sharing a booth, and thanks for being our quarterback.
Yeah, you're the quarterback. Always a pleasure, my friend.
Ooh, boy, Dom. You about to play another one?
I might, dude.
I gotta wait till tomorrow to get my 100 out of Players Lounge.
Oh, shit. You ain't got 2K, do you?
Nah.
Yeah, it's a whole badge glitch that was out, bro. Niggas been abusing that shit.
Oh yeah, one of my boys he what's that called? He was doing like the Gold Rush clothes that shit and stuff. This year you can buy an account 99 overall with max badges.
Yeah, somebody probably did the badge glitch because all you got to do is it's like an easy glitch. I grinded for 2 days, yesterday and today, already at 94 overall with almost all my badges maxed out.
Doing the glitch?
Yeah. I don't got time for that grinding that 2K shit no more.
Yeah, I know it. $20 and get the 99 overall account and just change the gamer tag and be Gucci with it.
Yeah. That shit alright, this shit. I don't fuck with it that much. Damn, dude, I can't believe that game, bruh. I would have been so pissed. Holy fuck. I took a huge risk, bro. I fucking spied everybody. And then played 3-man quarter 3 deep. That nigga was open.
They don't be texting you after the game?
Yeah, they do.
But he
didn't say nothing. When the game started, I said no Cowboys. He said no Rams because all he did the entire game was straight run a bunch formation. Then I said no Eagles either. Then I picked the Seahawks. This nigga gonna pick the Seahawks. I said, bro, why the fuck you keep picking the same team?
Some dude was doing that to me, bro. And then I picked the Ravens. I went to the Ravens. He picked the Ravens. Then I went back to the Cowboys. He picked the Cowboys. And I wait for him to ready up, and I hurry up and did it. Dude was doing tight. And then he was mad because I ran the Lamar Jackson stuff.
Yeah.
I just don't get why people buy money schemes. And nobody pay for that. That stuff is broke though.
Yeah. I don't even feel like playing another game now. I think about it. Stupid ass game. Like that fucking shit. I should have lost after they let him fucking catch that bullshit.